Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for Psych-5 Social Psychology for Saturday, July 2nd. And as always in these weekend videos, I'm just going to go over a few items, reminders, clarifications, anything and everything I think you need to know to help you stay successful in our course. So let's get to it. First up here is that your Chapter 5, which is our last chapter in this Unit 2 of our course there. It's all about attribution. The quiz and discussion are due today, July 2nd. The quiz, remember, is due at 11:59 p.m. The discussions, remember, are due just a bit earlier there by 9 p.m., so make sure you get those in. And remember, most of the time, the discussions, you will not need your book for those. It's just based on your lived experiences, and so it's pretty easy to get those done, but do get them in on time. Also due today are your inquisitive chapters, 3, 4, and 5 there. They're due today, July 2nd. So make sure you get them in. You're going to have your next exam there open up next Tuesday, not Monday because of the July 4th holiday there, but next Tuesday through Thursday, July 5th through July 7th. So make sure you take a look at the announcement that I posted earlier about that, and also don't forget to take advantage of your study guide to help you prepare for that there. Again, you'll find a couple items on the study guide that are italicized with asterisks all around it. That's going to be the material that your short answer essays are based upon, so please make sure you prepare well for that, and definitely when you answer those essay questions, and you'll see a reminder in the instructions there, and I also posted a reminder announcement about this too. Please don't copy and paste information from your book to answer those. Make sure you put things in your own words, and you'll do well, else that's cheating and plagiarism, and of course you won't get any points for that. Unit 3 is going to open up on Wednesday of next week on July 2nd. That's going to cover chapters 6, 7, and 8. So 3 chapters again, and as soon as it opens up there on Wednesday, you're welcome to work ahead. So get your discussions, get your quizzes, get your inquisitives done there. Just knock all those out of the way. The only thing you won't be able to get to ahead of time is the Unit 3 exam that has a dedicated 3-day window, and so outside of that 3-day window, you can't access it otherwise, but once it opens, you'll be able to get to it there. Next up here, an important item, Part 1 of your APA-style literature review paper is due next Wednesday, July 6th there. So you'll find the instructions for that underneath Unit 5 of our course material. So scroll down past Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you'll see the dedicated APA Lit Review module. You want to take a look at the instructions for Component 1. Open that up. At the top you'll see a little how-to video, which would be really helpful for you to watch. It's not very long. I have screenshots that I just walk you through the instructions and tell you what you need to know and help answer most of your questions. And also take a look at the samples that I've got uploaded there as well, just so you can take a look at and understand what it is you actually need to turn in. So read the instructions carefully. In doing so, you'll really be set. You'll be good to go on what you have to do there. Important things, don't forget it must be a topic from social psychology, and your book, of course, is an excellent resource on things you're going to ultimately write your final paper on. In this first part of the paper, you're not turning in the literature review. You're just going to turn in your topic, which must be a topic in social psychology, so check out your book. You have to include a thesis statement that is simply a statement of how you're going to approach your topic. So you're not going to say, for example, I'm going to examine the research on altruism. Altruism is in Chapter 14. It's all about helping behavior. You need to be more specific than that and say something like, well, I'm going to examine altruism and review the research that shows any gender or ethnic differences, just to narrow it down somewhat there, okay? And I do have sample thesis statements for you to take a look at, so check those out. And along with your topic and your thesis statement, you also have to include at least 5 APA-style references that are from academic peer-reviewed research articles. And note the research, that this is the kind of stuff that is research that's cited in your textbook over and over again in every chapter when you read about a quote-unquote study. That's a research study they're talking about, and that's what you need to find. I do have instructions there on how to locate peer-reviewed articles embedded in the instructions there for Part 1 of the paper, so do take a look. In those instructions, I recommend a very easy research database that you have access to from the library website at our college. I have instructions on how to do that. It's very easy, and I recommend. It's called Academic Search Premier, sometimes called EBSCO. It's a really easy database to use for psychology articles because there's a little box there that I tell you in the instructions about. There's a little box you just check that says, only find, scholarly, academic, peer-reviewed articles. You check that. You don't have to worry about the caliber of your sources that you find. So make sure that you find only those types of sources. Don't use things like Time Magazine, YouTube, some psychology-related website. That's not research, and that doesn't count, and that'll cost you points. So make sure it's only research that you find. I posted an announcement, earlier this week about what are called RAP sessions. RAP sessions are at the library where you work with a librarian to help you locate research articles if you need that. And so you do have to schedule the appointment, so take a look at that announcement there. You'll find it has instructions on how you can do that if you want to do that. But again, take a look at the embedded instructions there that I have about how to locate peer-reviewed articles. You'll find that pretty helpful and something I'm sure you can do on your own. And next thing about your paper, you are not going to email that to me. There's a dedicated submission area for Component 1. It's right below the instructions for Component 1 in that same APA module there. So take a look at that there. There are instructions there that tell you how to upload it. And keep in mind, it must be in Microsoft Word, so no PDFs, no Google Docs, no Apple Docs, whatever. I'm not going to accept those. It must be in Word. And if you're not sure about Microsoft Word, you have free access to it via the Office 365 link on any Canvas course page. So you can use it like that. So make sure you get it uploaded there. And at the bottom of the instructions for Part 1 of the paper and at the bottom of the submission instructions, you'll find a restatement of the late policy for submissions. So if it's late, it's 10% off. If it's 24-hour period after the original due date and time, it's another 5% off. And after 72 hours have elapsed from the original due date and time of Wednesday, July 6th there, you won't be able to submit at all. The submission area locks out. So make sure you get in on time, because I hate to see a well-crafted paper get dinged just for being late there. So get in on time and you'll be glad that you did. But there is a restatement of the late policy. It's the same policy you'll find in our syllabus there too. I put it there for your convenience and as an important reminder, of course. Okay. All right, well, if you need anything in the meantime, reach out via email on Canvas, and I'll be glad to get back to you. And a little note about our live session this coming week there, if you can make it. It's going to be on Tuesday, not the usual Monday, because Monday is July 4th, and of course we can't have it then. And speaking about July 4th, I hope you enjoy your holiday. Stay safe. And again, if you need anything else in the meantime, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I will see you in the lecture videos. I'll see you there on Tuesday if you can make it, and I'll see you next time here in our next weekend video. So bye-bye for now, and take care.